Well, welcome back to the next video in the series of building your own home or having somebody build the home for you, but you need to know what goes into it. So we're looking at trusses and truss placement, truss installation, and stuff like that. Things you want to look at are the truss height, the height of the heel, like right there where you see. You want to make sure there's enough room for insulation and ventilation there, so you don't want to underdo it, because if you don't have enough of either, then you're going to end up with icing. Some things that you want to look at too is make sure the trusses fit before you get the crane to pop them up. The other thing is make sure that you're ready, because the crane costs a lot of money per hour, so make sure you're ready for him. Make sure that you have proper supporting, temporary bracing ready to go. The other thing is consider looking at the drawings and making sure that you know where all the permanent bracing is, because sometimes you can use your permanent bracing as your temporary bracing and just leave it. The other thing is make sure the building is square before you start. And also know which trusses go where. The ones you're looking at right now, those are scissor trusses. That's for a porch to give cathedral ceiling. There is no insulation in that spot. The other thing is look at the depth of your soffit, which you're looking at right now. You want to make sure that that's far enough out so that when water comes off that roof, it's not going to run right down beside the foundation. You also want to make sure that you use hurricane clips on all of your trusses. So that's a little metal bracket that goes from the truss to the wall. It holds it together, makes it a much better build. So if you get really high winds, it holds the building together properly. You also want to make sure that when the plywood goes up, you want to make sure that if your trusses are sitting on 2-foot centers, you want to make sure that you're using roof clips, so plywood clips. So they go in between the trusses and they hold the plywood together. So those are just some of the things to think about whenever you're building your own home for the roof and for the trusses. So make sure that you review everything and the manufacturer specification before you even start putting any of your trusses up. So anyways, thanks for popping by. Make sure you subscribe, and see you on the next video.